Hi there, this is Tony Hayes from kissim.org, and I've got a new product here, and I think it's something really valuable for a lot of people, because you can spend such a lot of money trying to get your website optimized and you don't know that the job is getting done properly most of the time if you're not familiar with SEO and SEO practices. So what I've done here is I've created a Fiverr.com SEO blueprint. Now if you're not familiar with Fiverr.com, we can go and take a quick look at it right now. So go to Fiverr.com, and you're probably seeing here the things that people will do for $5, sorry. And if we go in here to places like social marketing and these kind of categories, and you can see the type of gigs that these people are offering. Some really good things are on offer, but the problem is, if you're not doing this properly, you can get yourself in a lot more trouble, and it will cost you more than $5 to get you out of it, believe me. You know, sometimes these people, let me just put, for an example, let's put in here Scrapebox, and you'll get an idea what I'm talking about. I will create 20,000 live backlinks using Scrapebox. Those kind of gigs are extremely dangerous if you don't know how to use them properly. I'm not saying they're terrible gigs, they're actually very good gigs if you know what you're doing with them. And in here we're going to look for X-Rumor, and if we come down here, I will make 7,500 backlinks using X-Rumor. Now I actually use this guy a lot, but there's a specific way that it needs to be used, you know. X-Rumor backlinks, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 links, verified links as well. You know, it's very easy to get carried away here, and you have to be extremely careful, otherwise you will get yourself de-indexed or penalized or whatever terminology you want to use. But Google does penalize if you don't do things correctly, if it can sense a footprint. But done properly, you can get extremely good results. Now I'll just give you an example. Now if I type in SEO training here, you can see my site here is number 3. Now SEO training, according to this, has got 1.78 million results here, and I'm number 3 here, and we come down, I'm number 10 there as well. And if I go to something like search engine optimization, now I'm using the UK spelling, and this is google.co.uk, and come down a bit, I think you'll find, yeah, I'm there number 9, which we will push up, but you can see that's 3 days ago, yeah. And look at the amount of searches, 69.5 million searches. My blog post is 3 days old, and there I am at number 9. Okay, let's change optimization from an S to a Z, and there we are, number 10. But again, we will try and push that up, and you can see that although I've put it in a Z, it's still showing up even though it's got an S there. And again, the same blog post 3 days ago. Let's do internet marketing. Yeah, we're number 10, and I will push that up as well. And you can see again, 3 days ago. Now how many internet marketing? 113. Is that million or billion results? I've got no idea. I think there's 113. I think that's 1.13 billion or something like that, isn't it? It's quite a lot. Anyway, you know, 3 days ago post, I think. Yeah, same thing. Let's go and see something like best WordPress plugins. There we are, 22nd of October. That's 8 days old, but that will come up as well because I've just done some optimization for that. Let's see, best WordPress SEO plugins. Yeah, we're there. 22nd of October again. So it's not been cached for a while, and cache is when Google sends robots in, and then it displays the latest results. What else we can put in here? Let me see. Let's see. How to build AdSense sites. 166 million results there, yeah. And there we are there, and there we are there as well. KSIM.org, that's my site, and if you can go and play the videos there, you can recognize the voice there. And if I type in fast, I'm definitely going to be there, because yeah, there we are. Number 2, is that number 1? I don't know if that's 3. I'm not sure if that one is an advert or not. Anyway, regardless, you can see that I don't know how to get results, okay, and I use basically very, very good on-page and on-site SEO, and I've got a course out for that as well, WordPress plugins course, which shows 32 free WordPress plugins that I use on every single site. Now, these plugins are designed to give a good balance between search engine optimization, social media, functionality, and security as well. You don't want people hacking into your site or doing stuff on your site, so you've got to protect it as well, because after all that hard work of setting it up, you want to make sure that you can protect it and nobody's going to mess with you. But this program I'm talking about right now, this course I'm talking about right now, is a Fiverr SEO blueprint. So I just wanted to show you those results, not to show off, but I have to establish some kind of credibility. Okay, so anyway, it's a solid and safe blueprint, and it's basically hands-free search engine optimization you can use for any campaign whatsoever. Okay, we've gone through what is Fiverr. What I'm doing here is I'm doing step-by-step videos for all the types of gigs that you can get. Right, now it's step-by-step videos, and it's showing you how to set things up from the outset. What are the first things that needs to be done after you've built a site? If you want to know how to build a site, how to get all that sort of stuff corrected and on a proper foundation, maybe corrected if you got a site you weren't sure that you set it up properly, or if you're building a new site, then the plugins course is the best one for that as well. Now I'll show you how you can get these two courses together, so you've got a complete package, complete search engine optimization package for a very low cost. So the step-by-step videos, these will show you exactly what I do, and I will build a campaign, right? I'm going to build a campaign with you, and we will start to build this thing up and start to get rankings pretty quickly, as long as we're doing things properly. Now the problem is, done incorrectly, you can get penalized, as mentioned before. You can get penalized by Google, you can get penalized by Akismet, which is Akismet is a plugin that is installed in every WordPress installation, right? And most people activate it because it's a sort of spam control plugin, and a lot of people, most people don't ever take it off. So there's hundreds of millions of these sites out there with the Akismet on it, and if you're flagged as a spammer because you're getting these thousands of backlinks if you're not doing things properly, then all your link building efforts to WordPress sites in future is probably going to be futile, unless you can find a few sites that don't use Akismet. Because if Akismet bans you, if Akismet marks your site as a spammer, then you've got a major problem. You could be wasting a ton of money on that, so you need to be careful. And you can ultimately get de-indexed by Google, and it's happened to me before, and luckily I knew what to do. I understand how the Google penalty can be overcome. I've done it several times for myself and for clients who were really desperate. Not a cheap thing to do for clients that come to me. You know, you're talking like quite a lot of money for me to go and fix that, so you don't want to get into that situation. Anyway, but done correctly, with this Fiverr SEO blueprint, you can have a really low-cost social media marketing set on autopilot. You can have search engine optimization on page and off page sorted for you. Really good quality video marketing, article marketing is really good quality, and much more. We cover things like press releases, we cover things like document sharing sites, and all kinds of really cool stuff, and very, very cheap to get done. But you've got to understand, and a lot of people don't understand, they think just marketing online is easy, it's fast, it's cheap. It can be easy, it can be fast, it can be cheap, but you've got to understand that you need to understand what needs to be done, and it has to be done in the proper sort of sequence. and doing the right things at the right time. And often, you know, I won't keep to the blueprint as exactly as what it says, and nobody should or can really, because you have to see how competitive your market is. And as you're coming up in that market, once you're coming up in the search engines, you might have to tweak it a little bit, you might have to change something. But I'm quite good at instantly being able to recognize, okay, I think I'm going to have to change this here, or do this kind of optimization for that particular post or page or whatever, and it becomes kind of second nature when you've been doing this for a long time. So if you follow my blueprint and take my advice to get on page one, you will get on page one, but you need to be listening to what I'm saying inside the videos and in the blueprint itself. Just use it and build your campaigns sensibly. It really has to be built sensibly. Now we can go after the gigs on Fiverr.com that are offering 20,000, 40,000 links, but not immediately. Really don't want to do that immediately. So if you went over to Fiverr right now, I think you can go and buy 70,000 links or something like that, which is possible. You could do that for 20 bucks easily or less, but you'll get yourself in trouble if you do, unless you do it properly. So what I've got here is going to be a membership site, okay, and it's going to incorporate the on-page and the on-site SEO, and it's incorporating this Fiverr SEO blueprint as well. Now, if you want to buy the Fiverr SEO blueprint itself, you can buy it for a one-time fee. I recommend you don't do that. I recommend you take the low-cost monthly membership, because this is where you're going to get to learn things and when you can ask a lot of questions as well, okay? And it's not that expensive. It's really too low cost, and a lot of people are saying I should be charging much more, but I need to get this product out, and because I've been doing marketing for businesses mainly for the last 4 years, I'm now coming into mainstream internet marketing and creating products and things, so I need to build up a good strong mailing list of people who want to learn that. If you're one of these people who just keeps changing your mind and, you know, going from one internet marketing course to another, then I would suggest that this, strangely enough, could be the way to get you out of that, because if you just follow what's here, this is going to be able to help you to go and get results and see how easy it is. Because a lot of people, when they're switching from one thing to another, I know what is happening. I believe I know what is happening. I think there comes a point where you get stuck with something that you don't know how to take it forward, that there's a technical issue, you can't get past that barrier, and then so you kind of quit that idea, but you don't intentionally quit at the time. You don't quit with the intention of never going back, you quit with the intention of going back, and you jump on the next thing, and then you take it up to a certain level again, and then you hit another barrier, and you keep going through that process and repeating that process again and again and again. This course is a way to get out of that, because we don't have any technical issues whatsoever here. There's very little technical stuff, and the stuff that is technical you get to see step-by-step videos and things like that. So anyway, that's the beauty of the membership. So I'm going to make you an offer, and the offer is underneath, and if you're interested, if you've got some questions, fill in the comment section underneath. But you can see the rankings I've got there, and I'm not doing that to brag or to boast or anything. I just had to establish credibility of who I am and what I do, and that's not even half of the search engine rankings I could have showed you. I mean, I could go back and show you another ton for very, very competitive keywords against competition who, you know, are teaching this stuff, or who are, you know, supposed to be experts. Now I've had SEO keywords where I've dominated, you know, the whole first page for specific keywords, and the search volumes are very, very high as well. So I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the only reason I showed you that, because if you want to be able to do this properly, you need to be able to do a combination as well between the on-page stuff, the off-page SEO, and plus you need to incorporate social media, which is always evolving and very, very fast, and so is the SEO stuff. It changes very fast as well. You need to be kept up to date. So the membership is the best way for me to do that, and if I can get in, you know, 100 or 200 people who are really keen to build things up, then I can do some other things as well, where we can help each other by backlinking each other's things, content, getting social media backlinks, which are becoming more and more important, and where we can just build a really thriving community, where we got some people who are experts and some people who are newbies, and the newbies can ask questions, and even the experts can ask questions, and there will be someone in that community who knows the answer, Okay, so that's what I've got for you today. If you want to go ahead and click the buy now button, I'll see you on the other side, and I really look forward to working with you. Okay, bye.